Hello everyone, welcome to Training Zoology. My name is Nito and I'm the founder of this channel where our motto is preserve and conserve amazing animals like the one we're going to be talking about today, the cheetah. Now the cheetah is a small species of cat endemic to mostly Africa, and about 100 years ago cheetahs used to be found throughout Africa into Asia, and there were even some individuals gone as far as Greece, which is in Europe. But today the cheetah is found mostly in Eastern and Southern Africa, where it prefers to live. Now the cheetah is the species of cat endemic to mostly Eastern and Southern Africa, meaning that it is native to these parts of Africa, where it prefers to hang out and stay and feed and breed, so that its populations can get higher from what they are now. Now the cheetah prefers to live in the most open habitats that it can find, which often include grasslands and savannas. It doesn't like to live in forests or jungles like many other, like the tiger or many other smaller cat species. It prefers to live in the open places because it is adapted to these parts, being the fastest animal on earth, being the fastest land animal on earth. Now what makes the cheetah so fast? Well, one of its defining features is its small body. Now the cheetah is small, which allows it to carry itself longer distances, and it doesn't need as much fuel as bigger animals like lions or tigers need, and it can keep speeds of about 70 kilometers per hour running at this speed, and it can reach from 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. Now what makes it such an efficient runner like that? Now first, you can see its spine. Its spine is highly flexible, very flexible, and it can rotate in about 180 degrees. Now this spine is not as rigid or stiff as that of other carnivorous cats like the lion. It allows it for more well-balanced movement, for more flexible movement, so that it can run faster. Another defining feature of the cheetah that makes it such a good runner is its long and flexible tail. Now this tail is very long and flexible, which allows it to act like a rudder, like a steering wheel of a boat, which allows it to keep in balance as it's drifting through the savannah. Another good thing that helps it to run fast is its large lungs and heart. It has one of the largest lungs and hearts of any cat species in the world. This allows it to take in as much oxygen as it can, which allows it to fuel its body as it's running fast, which can be more than 70 kilometers per hour running through its grassland home. Another thing that allows it to run fast is its skeletal structure. Now, just like many cats, it has a very sleek, a perfect predator's design, which allows it to run fast. It has long legs, which gives it a more wider stride, and in fact, most of the time the cheetah, as it's running, most of the time is often suspended in the air, meaning that it is often hanging in the air, barely touching the ground when it's taking such long strides. Now the cheetah is not as big as many other species of cat like the lion or tiger, so it prefers to eat medium to small sized animals like antelopes, rodents, reptiles, and whatever small to medium sized animal it can obtain. And the cheetah is a specialized hunter, hunting mostly medium and small sized animals. It doesn't like hunting larger animals, which avoids it from direct competition with larger predators like the lion, the leopard, the hyena, and the wild dog, which it often coexists with. Now the cheetah is listed as vulnerable on the IUCN. Not only is it so small, not only because of its small size, and it's often bullied off kills that it has made from bigger animals. Like lions will often chase it away, leopards too can chase it away. Hyenas are one of the most major animals that chase cheetahs away from their kills, and because it's so small, it doesn't have the power to fight these animals, which gives it a disadvantage. It traded strength for speed, but it's also a good evolutionary strategy, but in this case it doesn't work. Now the cheetah is a very unique species of cat and it's not as social as the lion, but it is still social to a point in its life. Now, often male cheetahs will often stay together in groups of about 2 to 4, 2 to 6 in some cases. This group is called a coalition, where they will often stay together hunting, which allows them to hunt larger prey. But often this bond between brothers and male cheetahs in general will often break at the point of sexual maturity, when they want to go out and find females to spread their bloodline. Females are mostly solitary for all of their life, except for the parts of their younger life when they often spend time with their mother learning how to hunt. Now, a baby cheetah is one of the most vulnerable animals in the savannah, about as vulnerable as a baby wildebeest. Cheetahs are often killed by the same predators that steal their prey, like lions, hyenas, leopards, and wild dogs, especially when they are younger. When they're younger, they're not as fast, they're not nearly as fast as adult stage, which makes them much more vulnerable to attacks by larger predators. Now, the cheetah cannot roar. It is not one of the big 4 cats, which are the only 4 cats that can roar, which include the lion, the tiger, the leopard, and the jaguar. Those are the only cats that can roar. Instead, the cheetah either growls, snarls, or does a chirp like the one that birds do, which makes it a very unique species on its own, with the inability to roar and giving out such a unique vocal description allows it to be very unique and special on its own. Now, not many cats can produce the kind of sound that a cheetah produces, which makes it unique again in another sense. Now, the cheetah is listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List, which is the red list that contains a list of all animals from least concern to extinct. Now, why is cheetah listed such a low rank? Well, the cheetah is listed as this because of hunting. One of the main reasons why it is listed as endangered or vulnerable is hunting. Cheetahs are often hunted for their beautiful spotted coats. Although they are not as hunted as lions and leopards, which are more prized animals, they are still hunted. Another very bad thing that makes them vulnerable is poisoning and collisions with farmers. Now, cheetahs will often go after the easiest prey that they can find, avoiding larger animals and often eating smaller animals, which goats and cows are often very good, and sheep are often very good for them to acquire and hunt. Now, when they hunt these creatures, farmers will get very angry, often trying to kill the cheetah because of they have encroached on its habitat. So why won't it eat whatever is available now? It has to do it if it wants to survive. Now, when they cannot find the cheetah, they will often lay traps in the wild, which other animals can enter, or they can often poison kills made by other animals. Not even the cheetah itself. They will now they will not affect other animals like lions or any other small animal that can get caught in those kind of traps that the farmers lay, which is another very bad thing. Another very bad thing that makes them vulnerable is deforestation and habitat loss. As much more land is being grazed out by cattle and livestock, this gives it less room for wild species to coexist with humans, to live better lives. Wild species will often go regionally extinct in these parts where there are more humans, and when the prey is gone, the predators will also go. Predators are the ones that will mostly stay, since they have now found a more abundant source of food. And although cheetahs cannot kill people, they can kill livestock. They can kill livestock like goats and sheep, which is another very bad thing. And if we stop encroachment on this beautiful natural habitat of the cheetah and other animals, it will allow them to stop eating our farm animals. It will allow them to live on their own, and we live on our own separately. When we live better, we will live better lives, benefiting from each other. And we also need to stop hunting. Hunting is one of the most devastating things that has happened to animals throughout the years. Hunting is what caused the Caribbean monk seal to go extinct. Hunting is what causes many elephants to have grudges with human beings that didn't hunt them, but they see human beings as a threat, since elephants are often very intelligent. All of this because of hunting. Now, if we stop hunting, not only will all these adverse bad effects stop, but these animals will also live better lives. Their populations will increase, and I guarantee you that they will stay for a long time for the next generation to come. Now, if you like this video, if you learned so much from it, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel for more amazing animal content. Thank you.